Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Aries here. It's been a while since I did the video. This should be video blog for 1/7/2014, even though it's 1/8. So I wanted to tell you, first of all, I got to go through now and mark off the games that I know about RPGs wise here under PC, and then once the list is done, start watching them on YouTube. Aaron's still working on the GB list. I got an ink cart. Funny story. The other day, Aaron went to the smoke shop, and he was looking for pipe tobacco. And what happened is he asked the price. The lady said it was like $30 for it, and then turned out he paid $64 for a can of Captain Black. And I was really shocked about it, So he did that, and we went to Walmart, and hold on a sec. Anyways, we went to Walmart today, and while we were there, Aaron sent me on one way, so he went and got some movies. He found one movie, and I was like, dude, you can get a 4-pack of these for such and such on Amazon. He looked at me, really? I said, yeah. He says, all right. So he put it back, and he got three others. So we watched two tonight. One was called Second Hand Lions, really good, and then they had a couple things in it from Lonesome Dove. And then the second movie the first movie we watched, that was the second one. The first movie we watched was the movie The Princess Wedding. The Princess Wedding or something. Really good too. It was a 1987 movie. Then we got that done, and then we walked the dogs. By the way, we got snow here, so I was going to go to the fly rod shop today, fly shop, and we never got around to it. So Aaron's just like, well, what do I do? So I spent $80 on groceries today. Aaron forgot to get money back for the what do you call it? The gas for the driver, So I took 20 out, and I said, here's 10. He says, what do you want me to do with the other 10? I said, I'm going to give you the other 10. You can take the bus, talk to the fly shop. Well, today, Aaron was like, maybe you should get those thingies. Well, I've been saving links and links and links on my tablet. So I finally went through the links, and I printed out this information for some fly stuff. I also need to talk to him about fly books. So Aaron's like, yeah, duly noted, yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. So we got all that done. And so that was about it. Hold on a sec. So anyways, so I got all done, moseyed around, got more stuff, done. So I got my razors and my ink cartridge. We looked at games, there's nothing. And then we went down, we got some dog snacks, and we went down things. By the way, I was looking at a bottle of Canadian Club to try again. Nothing. Walmart did not have anything but like Black Velvet and Canadian Hunter and R&R. I'm sorry, but those aren't things I want to try. So I got done, and then I decided to, go down other ones. And I picked up like mac and cheese and Salisbury steaks and sausages and more sausages. And I'm like, well, what about our pastas? Well, we were going to go to Safeway, but we decided to skip it. And then Aaron's like, when's the ads come out? And I said, Wednesday. So today we were going through it, and Aaron's just like, well, there's 3 items I can get. Well, here's $10. Go to use the money on the fly for the fly rod. Our fly shops and get some information and come back to me. And while you're at it, go Friday for the stuff for Safeway. What are you going to do? I'll be snoozing. Oh, and I want to update. I want to know if you have Canadian Club. If they have it at Safeway. So yeah, anyways, we got that done. And then we went to Burger King, and I had 2 Big Kings. And when I got home, I was like this. Aaron's like, "You all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, 2 hours of sleep again." He said, "What? Talking to Angela?" I said, "I wish." I talked to her maybe for a couple minutes, and that was it. On Skype text, and he's just like laying on the bed. "Well, when's the neighbor coming back? She wants to see the TV and watch a movie." Finally got it. Went home for a bit. Came back. Said, "Sorry, what were you doing?" "I was resting." "Borrow your phone?" "Okay." Call. He didn't have the neighbor's phone, or the neighbor's phone. Called her up. Said, "Yeah, I mean, Rita, her dog tired her." She had to go back to town with another friend. So she's like, "Hey, I'm tired too. Let's do it tomorrow." So I was like, "Okay." So we finally got in, and finally I got up, and I had like 3 hour nap. So and Aaron's like, "How are you feeling?" I'm like, "I need a energy drink." So I drank the other one, the Rockstar Mocha that he picked me up. Really good, by the way. And then afterwards, we went and we watched we walked them for afterwards, and then we watched 2 movies, and we had this banquet. They have it new at Walmart. These banquet cheese and broccoli and bacon bowls. They're like this big, right? So on a specialty extra thick plastic heating thing to heat it in the ovens. We ate it, and it's like, I looked at Aaron, "This ain't bad." And he says, "What's the problem with it?" "This ain't good." And he said, "What's the problem with it?" "For $1, you don't get much." He says, "Yeah, you need 3 or 4, but the calories are too much." So then we just sat around. He was munching on chips, and we watched movies, and that was it. And he's like, "So you're gonna get any more beer?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So, but in the meantime, that's it. Nothing to do. So I'm getting ready to post this, and that's it. Oh, me and Aaron's got a couple videos we want to make tomorrow, I think. So with that said, I'll keep you updated on the video post. Usually I can speed through these, and Aaron's like, "Well, I didn't finish the rest yet." So I asked him tonight about the GB list, and he's like, "Well, you got the PC to work on." And I made a deal, and I'm like, "What deal's that?" "Well, I wanted a few more movies in Amazon," and I was like, "Aaron, when's Heather's stuff coming in?" He says, "Oh, the last one's supposed to be in by the 16th. I said, "Why don't you ship it?" "Well, it's my problem. You said it was going out on the 3rd. I said, "Kind of makes me a liar." And he said, "Don't worry about it. I'm trying to condense shipping. She'll get it, and she'll be happy." And then he's like, "I'm ordering a couple for you, too, from China." I'm like, "Oh, great. I get some." He says, "You don't have much of that stuff." I was like, "Okay." And then, I made a joke with him about 2 movies he bought. And I'm like, "Here's $10. He looked at me. Rita confiscated. I bought 2 movies for $5. She confiscated. Well, he joked about it. And then he's like, "Well, I went out and got you the Lonesome Dove series on VHS, or not VHS, DVD." So I was like, "Cool." So anyways, tomorrow I got to pay a bill at the post office. I finally got the thing printed somewhere around here. I think this is it. Yeah. So Aaron is going to be cutting this out, I think it is, putting it in an envelope, and yeah, putting it in an envelope here. I don't know where the account information is. It didn't show me, but customer number. I'm gonna make a $14 payment on his Christmas present. I spent $186 for it with shipping, so I'm going to make $14 payment, and then when my thing's done, I'm just going to pay it off in a couple months. So, with that said, yeah, and then I have nothing to do for the rest of the month. So, the rest of my money can go toward emergency groceries and stuff. So, with that said, please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box if you like. And please add me as a friend if you like. Thank you, and have a nice day.